This video is sponsored by Keeps. So someone challenged me to not only beat this insanely hard level, but to get the world record time in it as well. So I'll do that, and then also beat an even harder one where you have to climb up the entire level by doing non-stop tricks. In the beginning, I used the shell to activate the switch and drop down the blaster, and here, I can repeatedly spin jump off the Mecha Koopa and traverse the lava. This mechanic is used throughout most of the level over the spikes and lava, and to save time for the world record, I make my jumps as tight as possible to move across faster. I bonk this switch to launch the Mecha Koopa to throw on the snow block, and it's moved over here so I can jump off of it, and I catch it again so I can throw it up twice and activate the switch. And I do this precise drop shell jump and grab the spring from the blaster. After getting the spring, I can drop it in the lava and bounce off of it to stay alive, and I stall until the Mecha Koopa shoots a laser and opens the path. Now, I bonk this shell to activate the switch, and I surf on the Mecha Koopa across the spikes. And I can take the Mecha Koopa to activate the switch and open up the wall. I jump off the spring midair, and I bounce off the Mecha Koopa and grab the shell for this jump here, and I can use it again for a shell jump. Now, this final part is really creative, where I have to stall in the air using the shells for midair jumps as I wait for the Mecha Koopa to blast the wall. And with one last tight jump over the thwomps, I touch the axe and complete the level, beating the previous world record time by over 2 seconds. Before I show off this next level, which is even harder, there's a major problem we need to address. Mario's balding. And you better care about that because it could affect you or someone you love like Mario. 2 out of 3 men will experience male pattern baldness by the time they're 35. And do you know what percentage of people that is? I don't know, but that's too high. But I'm not worried because there's Keeps. Keeps is an online subscription service that helps men like Mario keep their hair. Whether it's preventing hair loss, stimulating hair growth, or just taking better care of your hair, Keeps has you covered. With Keeps, you can get quality expert care without ever visiting a doctor's office or pharmacy. All Keeps treatment plans are recommended by doctors and are delivered straight to your door, and it comes at about half the price of a traditional pharmacy. Keeps offers a network of expert medical advisors, prescribers, and care specialists to help support you through your treatment plan. Keeps physicians will help you select the right products and treatments and instruct how they should be used. And each treatment plan comes with a full year of unlimited messaging so you can connect with your prescribing doctor. To get 50% off your first order, go to keeps.com/LilKirbs or click the link in the description. That's keeps.com/LilKirbs. And thanks to Keeps for sponsoring this video. So this next level is even harder than the first and has non-stop tricks. I throw the spring up to launch the shell for a shell jump, and the blaster shoots a flying enemy to bounce off of, and then I jump off this spring midair for more height. I spin on the thwomp and jump off the POW block, and now I step on the snake block so it launches the shell for a midair jump, and I spin on the bob-omb and kick it over here so I can grab it after bouncing off the spring. And I hit this block to release a shell, and I precisely bounce off the enemy and perform a shell jump. Now, I can throw the dry shell into the block and jump out of it midair, and I can bounce off the falling enemy and do another shell jump. And here, I throw this shell to collect the red coin and bounce off it midair. And I take this shell for a jump off this block, throw the Goomba up to hit a switch, and I drop it at the perfect time so I can bounce off it midair with Yoshi, and I jump off Yoshi so I can reach the key door, which eventually leads to the end of the level. So whenever I achieve something like beating a hard level, I like to celebrate by putting something up on my wall that represents the level I beat. And since there was a parachute in this level, I found a guy with a parachute and put him on my wall.